How's it going, everyone? Anime Vanguards finally updated after about 14 hours of maintenance. I don't know what to think about that, a little annoying, but what are you going to do about it, right? So this update was massive. I mean, you can look at the changelog for yourself. I mean, it's just pages on pages on pages of stuff. And I'm currently doing PvP right now, and the main focus of the video is going to be my first impressions on PvP itself. I'll cover other units and different aspects of the update in different videos, but again, this is just strictly focused on PvP. And the TLDR is, I think it's okay. I did the attack game mode, I believe, which is where you can summon enemies for your opponents, and I did like a 30-minute match that took forever. I did lose, but it is what it is. My team was a little scuffed, and I'm still learning, just team combinations and different units to use. But right now, I'm doing a defensive mode, and I'm pretty sure I chose traitless, but I don't think it's traitless. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong one. I don't think I am, but that might be bugged. I think there's just a couple issues in general with the game mode so far, just like bug related, but overall it's pretty fun. It's definitely intense, at least with when it comes to the attack game mode, or where you can summon enemies on your opponent's track, because that's what really adds to the PvP aspect. I mean, the defense mode is nice, and I think I prefer it just because it's like a little more chill, and you kind of it's not as PvP focused, but it's still PvP, if that makes sense. But the last time I actually played PvP inside of a game was Tower Battles. Well, PvP inside of a tower defense game mode was Tower Battles. Again, a older game, but I always found that fun. It was a lot more simple than this game, but I still found it so fun. It was very intense as well, like this game. But the one thing that not worries me, but just annoys me, is how long some of these matches can take. And I get that, but I was actually under the assumption that they were going to take like 10-15 minutes, but they can really rack up, and maybe the time goes way down if you're playing traitless. And again, I think it might be bugged between trait and traitless mode, because like I'm not getting to a traitless mode, so might have to just wait for a fix on that. You got the event shop for the PvP and the leaderboards, of course. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with the tournament that's going to be happening. That's going to be live streamed soon for the top players that are on the leaderboards, and that's going to be really hype, especially with the rewards. I mean, first place gets like the equivalent of like 15,000 USD in Robux, which is just absolutely insane. And of course, you can DevX that, so you're gonna get some money if you do well in this tournament. I'll try my hands at maybe ranked. I'm not too sure. At first, I wasn't really like, I could care less for the PvP. I like aspects of it, but like when it comes to a tower defense, it's not my like cup of tea, if that makes sense. And I just like the PvE aspect. But again, I'm glad there is a defensive mode, which kind of it's more focused on that, but you're just versing somebody in real time. So that is very nice. But I did end up getting a shiny, and I already forgot her name. Give me one sec. Yeah, a shiny Brisket. So I'll have to do a showcase on her. I'll probably do the legend stages after I'm done this mode or this match, because I don't really want to do ranked right now. I might give it a try, but again, it's just like the attack game mode. I don't even think that's what it's called. I keep mixing up the names, but the one where you can summon enemies, right? But I definitely want to get a showcase out on her. And I mean, all the animations for the units look really nice. And if you've played PvP in any other of these anime tower defense games, let me know how it compares to Anime Vanguards, because I haven't really played that many other ATD games, so it would be nice to look at a comparison, or at least read one. Also, I might not have wanted to pick S-Death, because I don't even think they're freezing, but that's fine. Also, I'm not sure if you get currency if you lose. You might have to just win to get currency, which makes sense. But I do think, going back to the maintenance, that was a little tragic. I mean, even the trailer, they were hyping up that, it's like the trailer released on a Sunday. They're hyping up it's Monday. But I had a feeling like when it hit 12 p.m. on Monday, the update was going to be very late. And, because if there's no announcement for maintenance, like you already know, like, oh, we're going to have to wait for the announcement and then like multiple hour maintenance. So, I stayed up pretty late to see if the update came out, but it didn't. And then I woke up and it still wasn't even out. But, it came out hour or two ago, or probably like closer to 2 hours now. But I'm excited to play it. I'll have to give PvP more of a shot. Again, this is only my second match. I think ranked will probably be, to be honest, more enjoyable than the casual, since you can ban units, because like Sung Jin-woo is just like stupid. Like he's just used for everything, and it's kind of annoying, to be honest, how good he is. So good thing that you can ban units, which that's only standard for this kind of game mode, I guess you could say. So yeah, this guy's using Gogeta. I would have put him on if I knew my Monarch was actually gonna be good on him, but Sure, there's gonna be videos on, you know, like meta team comps and stuff. I probably won't make a video on that just because I just don't want to, right? I also forgot to mention there were 3 codes that were added. I will put them up on screen. I mean, you probably know about them, but I'll put them up anyway. I don't know. I don't actually know the rewards yet. I haven't put them in. I'll have to put them in after this match. Hopefully they're decent. I do think we should get a decent trait reroll code because of that maintenance. I mean, that's absurd. I thought like 3 and 4 hour maintenance was bad, but that was some bad stuff. But at least I don't gotta play Anime Rangers X no more, at least for the time being. I'm excited for update 2. I wanna see where that game goes real bad. Again, I do think that like Infinity Castle can actually be fun, or at least fun to autoplay, right? But that is about all I'm excited for that game, and I don't think, I think it's going to go downhill pretty fast, pretty quick. I mean, it already started, like with the Sid event, I didn't even get him. I kind of gave up halfway. They did restock him. I don't know if he's still in stock. He might be. There's just a lot of backlash on Sid himself, like the unit, because apparently he was just a lot worse than like Yuta, who was another secret that was added like a little, like I think when the game first came out. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to rework him, Sid that is, so that he is better and he performs like a better role in nuking, I believe. But I believe that the devs said like what the changes were going to be for him, and then they said at the bottom, yeah, and they said like there is no guaranteed these changes will be added to the unit. And it's like, okay, then why even like theorize that they're going to change it? Like what? But I've been yapping too much at this point. I don't really, I do like the PvP. I do like it. I think it's refreshing for sure. Like, it's better than just going into an update with the story stages, and that's about it. And like the new units, this is definitely like, this is massive, right? So I'll definitely be playing it over the course of this update. I don't know how long I'm gonna be grinding it, because again, this is already a 17-minute run. It's just, it's not something I'm gonna be doing like all the time because of how long it takes. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is a great addition to the game. Even if it isn't my favorite, I can't complain, right? And I didn't even realize I killed him that quick. I keep getting confused with the health bars here. Expect some unit showcases soon. I'm gonna wait until I get the evos for them. Now I'm not gonna just put out a video on what the unit does when it's not even evo like that. That's so pointless. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Again, great game mode, and I'm excited to play more. See you guys in the next video. Peace.